on, guys? I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about some nutrition. So the topic today is going to be on the importance of cycling calories throughout the week, and kind of going to emphasize cycling of macronutrients or carb cycling, whatever you want to call it. So let's say you're trying to gain weight, as an example, and you're pushing hard, and you get to a point where you start to accumulate more fat than muscle, and things aren't really going the way that you thought they would. A lot of that has to do with a decrease in insulin sensitivity as you're pushing calories higher, as you're pushing a lot of carbohydrates. You tend to become a little bit more insulin resistant. You can help sensitivity through glucose disposal agents, through things like metformin, training hard, all those things, but it's inevitable when you're trying to gain weight, you're pushing calories, that's what happens. So what you want to focus on is when you're doing that, to start off with some type of macronutrient rotation. You can keep the calories the same throughout each day. So on your off days, what you want to do is you want to drop carbohydrates and go with protein and fats, and then on your training days you want to bring back the carbohydrates around your workout. And what this does is it kind of helps extend the life of your bulk just a little bit further, because the days that you're not training will help increase your insulin sensitivity, and it'll also just help things digest better, partition better. And if you're able to do that, digest the food you're actually consuming instead of having stomach issues, because that happens a lot when the calories get high, you'll tend to put on more lean quality mass for a longer period of time. And the same can be true with the rotation of the calories and the macros and stuff when you're trying to diet, probably more so when you're trying to diet. And what you want to do is somewhat of a calorie turnover. So say on your training days where it's the most volume, or you have a lagging body part, you want to keep those calories high. I would say be in a slight surplus. On your other training days, I would say you would keep the calories at a moderate level, maybe in a small deficit. And then on your off days, that's the day that I would just focus on being in more of a weight loss, fat burning mode, and you would keep the calories at a pretty big deficit. And same thing, you would just take out the carbohydrates because you don't really need those unless you're training, and you would do more fats, protein, and veggies on that day. And then the moderate day, it would be a good mix of all of them. And then on the lagging body part, or the high calorie day, you can do mostly high carbs and lower fat. And depending on your body type and depending on what you're doing, you can have 2 of those days, you can have 1, but you definitely want to try it out and rotate those calories for the same exact reasons as before. But with the deficit, what you're trying to accomplish is, after you've been in a deficit for so long, your body starts to reject the thought process of trying to lose weight, and it starts to fight against you. And the high calorie day is allowing your body to say, hey, you know what, we're not starving, we're not going to die, we can start dropping some weight and dropping some fat again. So that's the benefit of having a higher calorie day while you're dieting as well. So I hope that stuff helps, guys. Stay tuned for this hike scene coming up. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you guys next time.
We're getting in a little hiking today. We decided to head on down to this place. I think it's called Silver Falls. It's a 8.7 mile hike with 10 different waterfalls. So longest hike of the season. Hopefully we survive. We'll see. So here's the first of the 10. This is the Upper North Falls. Really nice. Gorgeous. Can't really beat it. This is waterfall number 2. Long way down. Getting to walk underneath the waterfall. One of the cool things about Portland. So many places to go and hike. You guys definitely have to come and check it out. So here we have the 3rd waterfall of the trip. Is the Twin Falls. Not the best angle, but you can kind of see them right there. So we got the fourth waterfall. This one's probably the deepest one. Goes on out to a nice little creek. Here's a little bit of a better view of that waterfall. It's on a nice little side trail. Let's go check it out. There's a better shot of waterfall 5, just passing it by. We're able to go under it. Now we're going around it. On to the next one. So we got the next waterfall here. This one's called Drake Falls. Probably named after the rapper, but who knows. Next one, all the way up, and another one, double falls. So here's the next waterfall. This is the lower one. I think it's 7 or 8. I lost count, but this one's the fattest by far. Nice little swimming hole. It's nice. Each one presents its own little cool nuance to it that makes it special. Here we got the next one. About, let's say probably about halfway into this hike. 4.5, 5 miles so far. Pretty solid. Here's the probably 8th or 9th one that we've seen so far. Getting towards the south end of this trail. Going underneath that waterfall now. Made it to the last one. 10 of 10.